In his second speech in Normandy in as many days, President Biden aimed to bolster support for Ukraine amidst its ongoing conflict with Russia and its President Vladimir Putin. Biden invoked the legacy of the Army Rangers who fought on D-Day, suggesting they would support America's defense of freedom today. Does anyone doubt that they would want America to stand up against Putin's aggression here in Europe today? He asked. While Biden did not mention his Republican opponent in the upcoming November 5th presidential election, Donald Trump, he indirectly criticized Trump's isolationist tendencies. The most natural instinct is to walk away, to be selfish, to force our will upon others, to seize power, to never give up, Biden said, implying criticism of Trump. Biden encouraged Americans to remember the heroic actions of the Rangers on D-Day, which were crucial to the success of the invasion. As we gather here today, it's not just to honor those who showed such remarkable bravery on June 6, 1944, Biden said. It's to listen to the echo of their voices. To hear them. They're not asking us to scale these cliffs. They're asking us to stay true to what America stands for. On June 6, 1944, elite Ranger troops scaled the 100-foot cliffs overlooking Omaha Beach under heavy gunfire and seized German artillery that could have targeted American forces landing at Omaha and nearby Utah Beach. By speaking at Point du Hoc, Biden drew a parallel to Ronald Reagan's commemoration of D-Day there 40 years ago, when Reagan declared democracy worth dying for and highlighted America's quest for peace during the waning years of the Cold War. Biden aimed to connect the dots from World War II to the Cold War, the formation of NATO, and the current conflict between Russia and Ukraine, as explained by White House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan. Contrast with Trump. Biden is on a 5-day trip to France, a rare journey abroad during an election year in which he faces a close race against Trump. Trump has criticized the cost of supporting Ukraine, proposed higher tariffs under an America First policy, and questioned America's long-standing commitment to NATO, arguing that European members are not contributing their fair share. On Thursday, Biden passionately advocated for the defense of freedom and urged Western nations to support Ukraine in its fight against Russia. The D-Day anniversary on June 6 and related events are part of Biden's presidential duties, not campaign activities. However, they provided an opportunity for Biden to contrast himself with Trump. At 81, Biden is the oldest person to serve as president and has sought to address concerns about his age by highlighting the potential consequences of a second Trump term. Trump, at 77, has been portrayed by Biden as a threat to U.S. democracy, especially after Trump's supporters stormed the U.S. Capitol following his refusal to accept the 2020 election results. Meanwhile, hard-right parties are gaining traction in Europe, and Putin recently threatened to deploy missiles within striking distance of the U.S. and its allies if Ukraine were allowed to attack deeper into Russia with Western long-range weapons. This will hit the core messages that Biden is wanting to highlight during his re-election campaign, but also has real resonance still in Europe as well, said Max Bergman, director of the Europe, Russia, and Eurasia program at the Center for Strategic and International Studies. On Thursday, Biden met with World War II veterans in Normandy and plans to meet with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky on Friday.